guys, it's Bird Gaming, where our motto is good gaming gone bad. Welcome back to Arcade Spirits. Now, when we last left off, we'd been through the initial step of Funplex Rising, so we're going to continue through that. Boop. Okay, so half of the Funplex Rising in the can. Have to go. I've been running myself ragged trying to catch every little problem, and there's still plenty left to do, but no sense of practicing self-care too. It's time to get my lunch on. And while a nice quiet moment to myself would probably help, what would help more would be a smidge of social interaction beyond crisis management. Percy and Queen Bee are obviously tied up in their own affairs, but everybody else should be open. Who could I clean my time in need? Teo! We need Teo looking around trying to stage. It could be a good moment. Let's go talk to Teo boy! Yay! Teo's looking concernedly down on his phone. He collectively wipes his brow and exhales. Maybe Teo would like to join me on a break. It seems we could both use a little energy boost. Appears to be a good time too. The ever-present group of dancers has cleared away from Showtime stage for the time being. Must be a natural lull in all that free play. Dancers need to refuel, I guess. Hey Teo, how's the dance today? Every time I look over here, people are laughing and smiling. Oh, hey! They're rocking and grooving their hardest today. Our crowd might not have as many hoots and hollers and intense battles as Queen Bee's. We've got more newcomers.
Hell yeah!
And we're totally killing it! That's great to hear. The fraction of me madly worrying about Showtime stage is calm, but the rest is still a mess of anxiety. You're too hard on yourself, Albert. Everyone, including you, is doing a fantastic job. Thanks, Tail, but remember to take a break for yourself, too. In fact, have you eaten lunch yet? Nah, I haven't had time. See, now's the perfect time then. I got a mighty hunger, and you're coming with me to the whole story. How could I ever refuse you? I do crave sustenance and sugary goodness. Okay, let's go do the thing with the putting of the foods into our mouth holes. Oh, this game. It makes me chuckle. Yay, time to go put some foods in our mouth holes. I love this game so much. It makes me smile. So, my companion fetches a table in the crowded cafe while I memorize our order and carry it forth to Jan's service counter. I make my way to the front of the line, trying to keep a lunch order neatly arranged in my brain despite the chance of today's event.
Well, look who's here.
I'm looking.
Hi, you two!
It's our favorite arcade wrangler.
Arcade minion? Arcade flunky? What's the right term?
Arcade gentleman. Event manager, actually. You know those flowers for Funplex Rising I asked you to pass out? It's my baby.
Moving up in the world, I see.
A proud parent of a shiny arcade baby.
And yet, no invite for us to the baby shower.
Why, I feel snubbed.
I'm sorry, I just didn't get a note out to you guys in time. It was last minute.
But seriously, we couldn't be prouder of you. And to think, when you first walked in these doors, you were still trying to figure out your place in things.
I love these two so much.
Ben and I know a thing or two about finding your dream and sacrificing to make it happen.
I love these two so much.
Long hours, hard work.
Hard hours and long work, too.
Struggling to make ends meet.
Having meetings to discuss how to end the struggles.
Oh my God.
Can't imagine how difficult it must have been for you to get to where you are now.
It wasn't that difficult. Honestly, I came up with a name, talked it up at max, and that's it.
Oh, I'd be on the lookout for hidden costs on the back end then.
Speed bumps on the road of life to catch you unawares as you're soaring down the highway of success.
Oh dear.
But if you wreck your $500,000 imported sports car of business triumph, we'll be there to drown your sorrows in coffee.
Yay!
And donuts.
And donuts.
Don't forget the donuts, an essential component. Next order, please.
Shaking my head, I wander back to our table with our lunch in tow. I ended up ordering a massive amount of food. It's amazing the stuff Ben and Matt have here beyond just hole-enabled pastries. In my case, a grilled cheese sandwich with a cup of tomato soup and a chocolate chip cookie for dessert. All this event magic has given me an unquenchable appetite, and I'm filling it with as many calories as I can look at. I'm pretty sure I earned it, though. As I sit across from Teo, I take note of what he ordered. A hearty-looking salad, a bag of kettle chips, and a dissident slice of chocolate cake. All this looks so delicious. 'Tis a feast set for royalty, and by royalty I mean me and you. We should just share it all. I'm not opposed to sharing. Just looking at the cake is making my mouth water. A splendid idea. We did get eating bits and pieces of each other's food. But as I'm stuffing my face morsel and morsel, I can't help but notice that Teo's phone is blowing off the hook with notification noises. Every few seconds it buzzes and chimes, and after several minutes he reaches up for his phone. Aren't you going to check? I say you just ignore those alerts. That's rude. But it's his job, so aren't you gonna check your messages? Ooh, I don't wanna do. With his phone reminding us how well known Teo is, he should just get over it with and attend to his messages. Such popular, many messages. Wow. I wish that was the case, Albert. Sadly, those messages are work-related this time. Work? As in your job? Yes, I have one of those. I mean, I didn't mean to say you didn't have a job. I just have no idea what you do. Just like you, I'm living in the arcade industry. I don't work in an arcade per se. I am one of the community managers for the North American Vision Showtime stage. Ah! Whoa, that's really neat. It's almost exactly what you see me do at the Funplex, but on a wider scale. More big tournaments, more interacting on social media. Even more dancing. Sounds literally perfect for you, Teo. How did that even happen? Funny and interesting things happen when you have a lot of friends. Makes me think I should work on my networking skills. From what I saw, you did great at Max. Otherwise, we wouldn't have as many people here today as we do. That's a good point. I did bust my ass to make things work out at Max. As did you. Honestly, getting us magical mutant cuties was a huge plus. Glad to have a friend like you around.
Don't sell yourself short. You're a great friend, too.
I want to be more than friends, goddammit!
I mean, look at me now. Last time we lunched here, I was stressing over silly things, wasn't I?
Very true.
You helped me realize that if I don't take the time for myself, I'd never be the best Teo I could be.
I love my Teo boy! I'm glad Dance Teo is best Teo. Dance boy is best boy. I would say best Teo is when he's dancing. I admit I look pretty darn good while I'm moving my hips on that stage. And since you've been working on that self-care, your dancing has even improved. Definitely moved up a few notches on the dance-o-meter.
It's just so easy to fall into those comfortable self-destructive habits. And yeah, I was totally stuck in that cycle.
I know what you mean, Teo. It's been a constant struggle to break out of the mold that my family brought me up in. Watching you has inspired me too.
But you helped me realize I wasn't caring for myself enough. And I'm forever grateful for
I
that.
love him so much!
It's by no means the end of the battle, but it's nice to know I'm not alone anymore. And before I get too mushy about my feelings,
No!
I should head back to Showtime stage.
No! Ditto, there is still much I need to do. There's still so much I need to do. The day is only halfway over, but thanks for sharing in this much needed break with me.
Anytime.
No, I need him to give more mushy and smoochy. Rushing through the rest of our lavish meal, we wrap things up and slip back into the Funplex, almost unnoticed in all the noise and chaos of Funplex Rising. I love him so much. The next few hours passed quickly. With renewed confidence, Percy's deep in his world record run and performing admirably, he's intensely focused on that score, inching ever closer. While Queen Bee effortlessly destroys Local on the path of her inevitable showdown with the demon. Myself, I float through it all, taking care of the little problems while keeping an eye on both of them. But as the event winds to a close, all eyes are on two main events, and the even real possibility of our local heroes falling apart at the finish line. Oh no. Technically, the arcade wide score competition is still on, but the crowd's already won the game in favor of crowding around the physical discomfort and looping. Percy's been on a solid run since his earlier fumbles. Queen Bee's been effortlessly destroying all competitors as expected. But the demon has been matching her game for game, destroying all his opponents as well. And as predicted, grand finales will come down to Queen Bee versus the demon. And as for Magical World of Moopy, Percy's closing in on the world record. With the tape rolling and ready to submit to Queen's Galaxy, the pressure's on. I got Queen Bee through her worries, but that was just the prelude. The main event, but Percy's not looking great, hunched over his joystick, he might need me. I can't be there for both as much as I want to. Who do I focus on? I need help, Queen Bee. Because Percy can come back and do it anytime he wants. It's like I'm dying. Help. Because Percy can come back and try it again. That's the issue. I want to do Queen Bee. This is it. The grand finals of Fisted Discomfort of Funplex Rising. I can sense the excitement in the crowd, and it's hard not to get swept up in the hype. My nerves are through the roof right now, and I'm not even the one playing. Using my event management authority, I reached the front of the crowd where the announcer, the FOD expert Iris, invited to handle the play-by-play, introduces the competitors. On the player one side, the rising star of L7 Gaming, local Funplex champion, the internet sensation Queen Bee. A few folks in the crowd, locals mostly, cheer Queen Bee on. I recognize most of them from her crew and a bunch of the Funplex regulars. On player 2 side, the five-time EVO champion in the first of discover, known as Kami in his home country, Japan. Here we all know him as the Demon! Uh-oh, the crowd picked their favorite clearly. Not to say that it doesn't make sense, the Demon is known by casuals and hardcores alike, but I was hoping for at least less discrepancy between the two. I look over at Queen Bee. She's keeping calm, she's keeping it cool, a true massive competitive gamer. After a quick handshake, is off to their joysticks, quartering up and getting ready to battle. My fellow gamers, this is the grand finale here at the Funplex Rising. Let's hear it for our competitors. As they shuffle through the character selection screen, the crowd waits in anticipation, eager to see who will be chosen. As the announcer takes some momentum that brings us back to folks. Queen Bee sticking with her pride and joy, the fast and deadly Tomokaze. Oh no. For what I've learned, Tomokaze is a light and fast character suited for Queen Bee aggro style and it's her favorite character. And from the Demon, who's been playing the staple as heavy-set controlling samurai, all dice selects a similar speedy attack ninja. What an amazing turn of events! The Demon completely strays from his normal character roster and chooses Silent Blade. This is completely unlike anything we've seen the Demon do today. What an exciting matchup. One you won't want to take your eyes off. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Queen Bee explained all of this to me. The Demon plays slow, control-heavy characters that drag the game down to their level for an eventual defeat. But now he's playing aggro. With the character locked in and mapped set, let's not delay this match any further. The countdown is at 3, 2, 1. And begin! Right off the gate, the Demon comes at Queen Bee with ferocity I haven't seen since Queen Bee's usual match, where she charges head-on into her enemy. Right out of the gate, the Demon attacks Queen Bee with a ferocity with the likes I've never seen. Like a cheetah, the Demon spares no time running straight toward his prey. The Demon has completely ignored the ninja creep waves. He's taking on full menu damage and he's not even phased. In fact, he's not even stopping to buy items. Our champion from Japan has only one thing in his sights, and that's Queen Bee. Okay, yeah, this is bad. He's playing aggro. He's playing a faster aggro than Queen Bee, rushing her down before she can get her bearings. It's not much of an edge with the Demon risking everything like that, but it's just enough for one to keep her from finding her footing. Normally these matches go on a good 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but he's already put Queen Bee down once, then mauled the allied sensei while she was respawning. I try to make myself heard over the crowd. Kick his ass! Kick his ass, Seabass! Kick! No, it's not good. She can't hear me. Even if I was able to shout louder than the crowd, her attention is so focused she probably wouldn't register my voice. I can do nothing but helplessly watch as the Demon pulls her apart again and again. The onside, the Demon, living up to his namesake, is not showing an ounce of mercy for his competitor. But what's this? Queen Bee is switching things up. She stopped at the answer, completely ignoring attacks on her sensei. What could she possibly be buying at the time like this? Fortunately, she seemed to have developed a plan. From what she explained, the counter to aggro is control, so by changing her tactics, it might just allow her some time to catch up. And one of Queen Bee's sensei is down for the count, but the death has brought her enough time to grab as many control spells as she can. Queen Bee is blast the lane with Stormfrost. Okay, I get it now. She's using a weird hybrid style, as trying to stall out the enemy with ice spells while making her own progress down the lane. Instantly, it's working like a charm. The enemy's minions freestyle and give her enough breathing room to push ahead. But the Demon responds with quick accuracy. He's pushing forward with his other lanes, ignoring her attempts to slow things down. As the Demon flips between lanes, it is clear that while this would have won her the game if she started out that way. Quickly enough, the final sensor on Queen Bee's side of the map falls. And your winner is the Demon! Crap. The improvisatory handshake happened as the crowd burst into applause, thrilled to have seen such a strange spectacle out of the world champion. Immediately, Queen Bee is forgotten, and the players close in to cheer on the Demon over and over. Perhaps sensing it's her cue to depart before the cheap plastic trophy I got from a dollar store is awarded to her rival, Queen Bee slips away, and I decide to follow. Oh, no. No. I find her in the break room, collapsing in one of the folding chairs, face in her hands. Quietly, I take a seat next to her.
I don't know. After L7 Gaming dumps me, maybe I can live off my stream subs alone. If they don't abandon ship too, I mean.
Stop!
Maybe cut my living expenses a little. You know, move back into my parents' house, things like that.
Woman! I'm going to kill you!
If worse comes to worse, maybe Naomi will carve out the insides of an unpopular game and I can sleep in there.
I recommend pizza bagels breakfast of champions. I'm sorry things didn't work out, Queen Bee. Hey, if it helps you feel any better, I feel awful right now, too. I'm sorry this happened. You've got my sympathy. Normally that sort of sentiment is seriously not my thing, but today, yeah, I'll take it. Thanks, Albert. Wait, I graduated from kid? Thanks, kid. That's better. And hey, maybe your team will be just as understanding as me, right? Well, I gave it my best. Theo crafted with you, sorted my plan out, even changed it up a bit out of the fly on when he inspired me.
Thanks.
I can only say I did my best, and that's thanks to you. Help me pull my whatever together this morning, you know? Happy to help. This is my fault, isn't it? I'm the one who organized this event. I'm the one who pushed everybody past their limits, all in the name of making my dreams a reality. I've been working hard to make what should have been just another temporary job and a long string of temporary jobs into something more, something I can believe in. But I didn't stop to think of what it would cost me and everyone around me. Fuck!
Whoa.
Wash your filthy mouth out with soap, kid. Question is now what? Where do I go from here? Well, thankfully someone's knocking on the door interrupting me before I need to provide career advice to someone whose career I just indirectly destroyed. Although I'm expecting to be Gavin or maybe Ashley to come cheer the friend up, the unexpected walks in. Oh, hello! The two of us stare dumbfounded as the man addressed Queen Bee. What? What?
Hey, listen.
I can translate. One moment while I load my Japanese to English speech recognition system. I'm afraid my English is not very good, so... Oh, you have a translator. I'm glad. Irish repeats everything we've said. We say back and forth with a little patience. The conversation flows a bit easier after that. I wish to thank you for teaching me today.
What the?
For... What? I'm sorry. For... What? Does that even mean... Are you mocking me? Errors probably softened with a little in the translation, but combined with Queen Bee's expression, the demon seems to get real gist. Not at all. I wish to thank you for teaching me your unique fighting style. Both Queen Bee and I look very confused. I have been watching your stream for a year now, but watching it is not the same as facing you in combat. For the one battle alone, I have learned a great deal. If you will allow it, I would enjoy learning more. I clearly have a great deal to work out to do to master your skill, as you saw today. Didn't we just see him pull you apart limb by limb? Queen Bee's expression softened as she playfully punches me in the shoulder. Way to rub it in, kid. But that's not even what happened. I honestly thought you were watching the match. I was. But I'm still confused. He played sloppy as... The reason I lost was due to surprise. He took more risk out of there than I did, relying on fastest, hardest aggro style imaginable to win before I could react. Even in aggro, you don't come blitzing out of the gate without buying a single item, not unless you're willing to bet it all on that strategy. I was overly eager to show you what I've learned. I've won, yes, but I cannot be result-oriented in my thinking. I believe we could learn much from you, Queen Bee-san.
Come again?
Okay, who's we exactly? Myself, the Kame of Japan, On-Site-san, the Kame of NorCal-Scene, Futa-san, the Kame of Germany. We are assembling a team, ones that blow from all directions in one at once, carrying them with the wisdom from across the arcade world, a diverse set of players by players, but we require an aggro-style champion! A Kame of the East Coast in America. We would be deeply honored if Queen Bee-san joined us. As he offers a deep bow, neither of us know quite what to react to that. Queen Bee speaks up first.
Hold on. You're offering me a job? That's why you came here?
Baby! Hi. I've been scouting for talent to compete our team, and we've yet to meet anyone quite like you. You are intense, wild, daring, and exactly what we need. But I could not know for certain until I attempted to surpass you. In direct combat, I attempted, and I was failed. Winning the match is irrelevant. My play was insufficient. However, if you wish to remain loyal to L7, I will understand.
Them right in the ear.
I love that.
I mean, let me look into my contract situation and square things away first. But, you know, I'm interested.
I love her. Yeah. I almost barely saw the hint of possibility of a glimpse of smile on the demon just now. And it is gone. Thank you. Please take all the time you require. Fate willing, we will welcome you as one of our 4 heavenly kings. We will at last have found our queen. With that, he offers one more bow and promptly turns the exit.
Whoa.
Holy whatever. Kid, do you know what this means? Your skills will expand dramatically. You're about to be elevated to arcade godhood. You don't have to live with your parents? Your skills will expand dramatically. That by learning from the 3 top players in the world, you gather the knowledge and fighting powers to legitimately conquer the universe. Yeah, I will be hard work, hard, but don't get me wrong. But I'm ready. I'm up to the challenge. This is the door opening me for Kid, and I have to be the one to walk through it, face what's on the other side. But I can do it. I've got a future, and it's bright. I'll admit to some relief I'm hearing I didn't just sink Queen Bee's battleship. But the fact remains we got lucky. If the demon hadn't been in a generous mood, hadn't been scouting for talent, her career would have been in shambles thanks to me. The demon said it himself, don't fall for result-oriented thinking. Maybe your future is bright, but it almost wasn't thanks to me. Man, who knew being an adult with many important responsibilities instead of floating through life would be nasty? Kid, you okay in there? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Shaking the moment off, I do my best to celebrate her achievement. I'm glad I could help you out this morning, and I'm glad things worked out, even if I guess both of you and the demon feel you lost the fight in your own way. Esports, huh? Wild stuff.
Hey, thanks.
But hey, I've been meaning to tell you, thanks. You've been with me through all this, even though you probably had better things to do. Don't think I haven't noticed. Well, I'm ready to enjoy that ride. If you'll have me along, I'd love to spend more time with you. I'm the event manager, you are star talent, and a friend to boot. I'm happy to make you happy. I don't wanna, no, I'm drawn to you, Queen Bee, and your adventurous, carefree attitude. I just hope you'll entertain the thought of including me in on that wild ride.
Oh, well. This is an interesting development. I was wondering when you'd find the guts to flirt with me properly.
Oh, shut up!
It only took you a few months.
Hush!
I'm glad to see my patience hath been rewarded.
Oh, God. But we really need to work on that delivery. It was cute, but wild ride. Honestly, I think you would have done better just looking up cheesy pickup lines on the internet. Queen Bee smiled and laughed happily. This is the first time I've seen her genuinely relaxed and at ease with herself. It warms my heart, and I smile along with her. We can talk more later about the complexity of emotions and proper conduct, but for now, let us just enjoy a quiet moment between us. It's been she's adorable when she blushes. It's been a hell of a day, and I could just use a hug from someone I care about. She looks toward me and gently closes her eyes. I can tell how pooped she is. I open my arms, and with the utmost grace, Queen Bee crashes into my embrace. For one moment, it's the two of us enjoying the silence in each other. All right, I should go rejoin the party. They need her royalty to grace them with their presence. Will you escort me, Albert? I stand up, offer my arm to her. You got it, my queen.
Oh, don't tempt a lady like that.
God damn it.
I like the way it rolls off your tongue. I could really get used to that.
Please stop. She takes my arm in hers and we turn to go back to the arcade floor.
Real quick, before we return, thank you.
I love
Seriously,
them.
thank you.
I love
from the
these guys
bottom
so
of my heart.
much. We stroll to the door, Queen Bee and my confidence restored, and return to the Funplex Rising crowds. As we reach the carriage, I simply size up the crowd looking for trouble, but there isn't any. Good. Don't think I could deal with any crisis. Wait a minute. Where's Pear? Percy, I don't know. He's gone. Nobody's playing Moopy. In fact, it's already drained out of extra lives and gone back to our track mode screen, with a score just short of the world record. Ah! I think he cracked under the pressure. Percy's in the hospital. He started clutching at his chest and then fell on the stool. I think... No! We think it was a heart attack. I called 911 right away. The ambulance just left. Oh no. I need to go. I ride the bus. I can't drive to the hospital. Queen Bee provides. We'll take my car. Gavin, can you and the others finish up here? I have to. This is my fault. I pushed him. Pushed him too hard. Go. We'll take care of the Funplex Rising. No. Quickly we pile into Queen Bee's rusty yellow hatchback and speed up to the local hospital. No. My Percy! The hour's growing late, but we managed to find his room just before the visiting hours were over and inside laying on the hospital bed. Oh, hello there. Wasn't expecting visitors. How do you do? Is the event going well? How do you do? Seriously, how do you do, Percy? Exactly, what's going on? Are you okay? Oh, tosh, it's nothing. Just a heart tremor. It wasn't even a full arrest or anything. They're keeping me overnight for observation. I'll be back at Funplex tomorrow before you know it. Still have a high score to defeat after all. Are you f***ing kidding me? Purpur, come on. You're hooked on the ECG. I can see your heartbeat. It's not nothing. It's just a little issue, that's all. A medical mishap which runs in my family. Wasn't quite expecting it to accelerate that quickly, but that's life, isn't it? So, it wasn't stress-related. Well, Probably didn't help, but I can't say I was feeling sharp as usual this morning. My fault. Really, all my fault. How seriously is this condition? And to be honest with you, Percy, not holding back to keep us from worrying, because we're going to worry whether you like it or not. Yeah, what the kids said.
Well,
Well, they said 2 years left to live, but... No! What? Well, they've said 2 years left to live, but science isn't exact science, I suppose. No! The hospital PA system chimes grabbing my attention. Your attention, please. Your attention. Hospital visiting hours are now over. Visiting hours are now over. Suppose it's time for you two to head home and on home. And don't you worry about me. I'll be out of here in the morning. Probably take a break from Moopy for a time, but I'll pop by the Funplex at some time. Only if you're sure, Percy. You know me, love. I'm an optimist. I'm an optimization expert, and my way of keeping calm through the silent is to optimize happiness, and I can find the time remaining to me. And that means the Funplex. The Funplex. We'd be offering you a ride back to the Funplex in the car. I still got an adventure wrap up and then a bus to catch back to my apartment. Neither of us really feel like talking down the way there. No, I feel so bad! My Percy! I'm back. Not that there's much to come back to. All the plastic trophies I picked out of the high score contest are gone, along with their winners. Looks like everybody's closing up shop, Ashley tidying up a bit, Naomi literally having to fall asleep at the prize desk, and Francine way up past her bedtime, squinting at the computer printout.
Hello, dearie.
There you are, Albert. Gavin ran the numbers while you were out. Despite the discount on tokens, we made a tidy profit today, far above beyond what Funplex normally draws. From what Ashley tells me, the move was quite jovial near the end, and many nice folks saying they're planning to return. And even if the local champ didn't win the Fist of Discomfort, they got to see the demon in action. That's feather in our cap. I hope you're pleased with the news. This is what you wanted, yes? To put the Funplex on the map. Business is going to be just peachy now, especially with more lovely parties like this one. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm happy about it. It just... exhausted? Emotionally, mentally, and physically.
Well, for what it's worth, we're all rather exhausted, dearie.
She's
But
like...
we've got no regrets.
Yep. She's like the old wise guru that makes me smile.
I'd like to think I know a thing or two about dreams. Dreams and how difficult they can be to make a reality.
Yep.
Your dream of a thriving Funplex is going to take hard work from each and every one of us. But we're ready, willing, and able.
Thank you, Francine.
But true, Queen Bee didn't win, and true, Percy was, hospitalized, but poor dear.
But true, Percy was hospitalized.
But we did it! Your friends saw it through,
I love
and
it.
they do it all over again, without a doubt.
I love her. I'm not a bit numb to it all. I'm sure I feel like $1 million tomorrow when Percy strolls back in and smiles and Queen Bee's sporting her fancy new team jacket. When the daytime crowds are thick with newcomers happy to be playing these games they love, when I really get to see the effects of what we've accomplished. But for now, I really just want to go to bed. You need anything else from me tonight? We're all wrapped up like a bow. I'm on my way home for a good night's sleep myself. Go home, Albert. We'll see you tomorrow. I turn the key to the lock, slumping into the apartment.
Hi!
Hi, Juniper! So, how'd it go? Was Funplex Rising every bit as awesome as the awesome poster I designed for it? The players went home happy, and business is booming. Hooray! Why don't you look happy? It's been a long day. Well, okay. Honestly, Albert, you've been an inspiration to me. You had the guts to chase your dreams. It's tough work, but I know that Iris could find you something you love. And I've been wondering if I should follow in your footsteps. You want to become an arcade star? No, silly. I mean, just try to find something to do with my life other than making coffee for executives and filing their paperwork.
I've got it!
Like that poster. I could try to be a graphic designer, maybe. I've always loved doing stuff like that. What do you think? Expect that following your dreams can run you ragged like it did me today. It could nearly torpedo your future. It could even kill you. Is it worth it? Is it really worth all the trouble? You're already doing... Maybe you could find a graphic design... Follow your dreams, Juniper. Be independent. Maybe you could find a graphic design firm. Francine's right. I chose this path. I chose to make my life difficult in order to make my life into something. Juniper helped me along the way, and I should help her in turn, but with an edge of pragmatism. I'm not gonna lie, becoming an artist wouldn't be easy, not by a long shot. How about splitting the difference? Instead of becoming a striving indie artist, find a graphic design company, somewhere you could build up your skills. Another office, but yeah. Actually, that makes sense.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll start looking around. Thanks, Albert. I love her. You need to go to bed and sleep. Tomorrow, I'll make you pancakes as a reward for my hard work, for my hard-working arcade czar. You used to have pancakes every morning during those summer trips, right? Your mom made them. That was ages ago, Juniper, when my folks could afford trips to the shore. And Juniper gets a weary smile. I think I know exactly how we can celebrate your newfound success. How about a beach vacation? Yay! I did it. I did another day. Chapter player achievement unlocked. Player versus player. You've cleared level 4 of Arcade Spirits. Our winner is you. Now let's see your score. Teo is definitely taking a liking to you. Dance fever. You're proving to be gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 114,400 points. Woohoo! Today's pizza fact: the world's largest pizza covered 10,000 square feet and measured 148 feet across. It's weighed in at 44,457 pounds. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 5? Yes, please. I always overwrite my old save because I have these other saves. I have like 9 other saves to do through different experts. I'm probably gonna. What I might do is eventually I might come back to this game and do another route. But I want to do one route right now, and if I decide I'll come back and do another route, just continue from like another save. Return. Yes. All right. Yay! I love this game so much. It makes me so happy. Level 5, Under the Boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be playing the sun. Under the boardwalk. Okay, now, it's the future year of 20XX. And romance is in the air. Or at least romance will be in the air if Iris has anything to say about it. Also, I'm not actually into that glorious 20XX Neon Metropolis today. I'm about 134.7 miles south of it. That's much better! Ah, just the smell of the sea salt, the saltwater taffy, the baking hot sand. It's just like I remember. You've never been to Float Sand Beach before, Juniper. Well, it's just like I remember you remembering it was then.
Definitely.
This is definitely one of my better ideas. Top 10, maybe even top 5 ideas with a fascinating way to celebrate your success at the Funplex. As a reward for your hard work, you return to the beach where you first played Werven Keep, where your family spent their summer vacations. Oh, how sentimental. My heart, I feel the need to say something pithy and dismissive in the face of her unrelenting cheer, but to be honest, I'm definitely smiling. This place holds so many dear memories for me. Before my parents lost their jobs, we begun the downward spiral of bad family luck. We've loved coming to Float Sand Beach. And coming back here, for sure, is a treat.
Yes!
My God. This place is great. Sand, sea, and that boardwalk. Those little shops and the best fried food the East Coast can provide. The arcades are plenty, and the seashells and airbrush t-shirts and plastic sunglasses, and I want to see it all. I want to do it all. I think you're more excited about this than I am, Jennifer. You're excited too, don't deny it, Albert.
Later!
Okay, I'm gonna go change back to my swim pool before the others get here. Get back! The others, right. I was the second part of Juniper's plans. That is, wasn't there to treat me, but everybody associated with the Funplex. We'd have to drive down here in groups and pay for our own hotel rooms to keep the costs down. But soon enough, a Saturday outing for all the staff and VIPs had become a reality. It was real sweet of her to include everyone on the trip, too. We worked hard to make Funplex Rising an event. I certainly couldn't have done it without help from my friends. Within the next hour, there'd be 9 of us bouncing around in swimsuits, making sandcastles and buying cheap souvenirs and playing suicide arcade games. And hopefully not actually near drowning in the riptides of my inner lifeguard felt the need to warn. One day of fun in the sun for everyone. As for this evening,
Beep beep.
well, Iris had other plans for me.
Well, have you decided yet? Have you? Time's running out, you know.
With a sigh, I pull out my phone, starting my digital DJ. And why is time running out exactly?
I've run the numbers and calculated a 99.97% chance of romantic success. If you take your special someone on a
I'm gonna say T-Hawk, yes!
roll,
Yay! Oh my god.
it's the perfect confluence of all projected event vectors that will lead you to love and happiness.
Yay!
Romance is in the air. Can't you feel it?
Right now, all I feel is slightly overheated. I need to go change.
Yes! Yes! Good! Put on your sexy swimwear. It'll improve my projections.
Iris! Stop! I can't contain it. She's been going on about this ever since finding out about the beach trip. Iris, what's the sun decided about finding me a special someone anyway? I turned my life around. I found a job. I found a dream, even to make something of the Funplex, to let it grow and shine. You've done well helping me with that. This is the happiest I've ever been in years, honestly.
Thank you.
Gosh,
Thank you.
Thanks, Albert. Now I've tried workplace romance before, back in shoe shop days, and it worked out for a while, until I realized we weren't soulmates. A high-quality dad joke. Point is, I know I said I'm open-minded about this sort of thing, but I've forgotten what we talked about the day I joined the Funplex, but now that I'm faced with it, I'm not sure. Albert, you spent weeks getting to know these people. You've been taking a few of them down to lunch. What if I make things awkward for everyone? What if I can't decide who to approach? I'm already super close to all these people, closer than I thought I'd be when I first took this job. Do I really want to rock the boat by flirting with a friend like that? The warmest hearts can be found first in the friendship, I say. You already know these people, and you care for them, Albert. Don't deny it. I'm thinking they care for you too. If it doesn't work out, that's okay. We're all adults. We can deal with that.
My sources say yes.
Trust me, Albert. This is your moment. But you don't have to decide right now, in fact. You shouldn't. Take the day with all your friends and really think about it. After dinner, I finish my number crunching, and we'll be on a relationship course. They'll help your decision. Let's take a look. Behold, weeks of emotional data fully analyzed. When you're considering the dance partners, maybe consider Teo. He's a sweetheart and deserves to be in the spotlight for a change. So, that's it. It's decided.
No. The points are just a guide. And it's not like I'm gonna force you to woo someone just because they're your top match.
Yes, you are!
I still need to calculate how well your personality matches what they're looking for. That'll net you bonus points. Consider it food for thought, you know? And you've still got the rest of today to see who you're a good fit for.
I want to smooch...
Maybe cram in some more time with them.
I'm gonna smooch Teo!
Anyway, keep an open mind, yeah?
Yeah.
By the way, according to GPS, your potential romances will be here in less than 2 minutes.
Oh, come on!
Have fun!
Iris! Fine. I hastily jammed my phone back in my pocket before anyone can hear that. Dang it, Iris, I could have chillaxed by the scene. Maybe found the old arcade where I once played Worm and Cape and had a pleasant time. But now I need to be sizing up romance partners. Although, maybe there is someone I've been getting close to. Someone I think I wouldn't mind getting closer to, in fact. And it hasn't been long since I felt like I could even try having someone to share my life with. Maybe it's time to look for love again. But for now, I decided to focus on the day ahead. Fun in the sun. Good, clean fun in the sun. Very innocent and chaste fun in the sun. Sure, I can do that, right? Yes! Hi, Teo! Hello, Float Sam. Your queen has arrived. Morning, Albert. Is this a private game of beach blanket bingo, or can we join? Innocent. Chastity. Fun in the sun. Ah! Where can I set up my parasol? And how's the surf? Teo was looking to do some surfing. I really get the chance to surf these days. Looking forward to breaking out my old board and hitting the waves. I was going to play the Beach Boys all the way down here from the city to help in the mood, but Queen Bee vetoed it. Hey, if you want a free ride in my beloved Bee-mobile with my board strapped to my roof, you listen to my music, Mr. Dance Pants. Oh, hey, there's a perfect spot. Let's go set that up.
Catch you later.
I'm gonna smooch him so hard! I'd better go help her. See you later. I suddenly felt a bit inadequate in terms of proper beach bod attire. Oh, like, why are they so sexy? Help! We're here.
Excellent.
Ah, good. Queen Bee brought an umbrella. Yeah, I don't really tan so much as burned to a crisp. Honestly, I'm mostly here for shopping and the arcades. I'm curious to see how these arcades are run, as well as maybe I can talk to the manager, get some tips on how to handle a very transcendent audience.
Ugh.
I meant to play in them, not to study them. Sheesh, Gavin, you're not here to work. I can do both. I'll go join the others for now, though. It's been a long drive. I'd love to stretch out a bit.
See ya.
Oh, me too. I'm so cramped up meeting in that van. Wait for me. Stretching, yes. Stretching is good. Flex those muscles. Oh, all right, the beach. I haven't been to the beach in ages. Not since my sign spinning days promoting the funnel cake place. And I guess there was that one time we did beach shoot, but that was that last summer. So yes, ages ago. Feels good to be back in the sun. Last beach I went to was back in England, considered remote cold with an overcast and mist afraid. And before you ask, because Ashley already asked again and again and again on the drive down here, I'm not going to expose in direct sunlight. My condition is quite stable today. Sorry, Percy, but you're part of the crew. That means we care about you. I promise, though, we won't treat you like a made of glass. You're still good old Percy to us.
Much obliged.
Thank you, love. All the same, think I'll grab a sport under the umbrella before all the good shape's taken. As for me, last one in the water is a landlubber. The water, yes! Getting wet and cooling down. Party!
Hello, dearie.
Afraid my pink bikini days are behind me, but I'm happy to be here all the same. I do so love to be out in the sun. Lovely beaches, lovely weather, I'm going into Percy. Lovely beaches, lovely weather, lovely people. Good to see all those presents, 3 present and accounted for.
Absolutely.
I rented an extra parasol for some chairs for Miss Francine and I. And for you too, Albert. Plenty of room when we squeeze in. Oh.
My, oh my.
My, how cozy. Well, okay then. This is new context for me to be observing those people in. But fun in the sun, right? Above all else, this has to be a day of celebration and cheer over the success of Funplex. With that firmly in mind, I join everyone when we get to the beach party started. Although it doesn't take long for a group to start splitting up. There's just too much to see and too much to do. I know from my vacation as a kid that you can't really try everything in one day, but unlike me, they're noobs. As for an adult, I know how to budget my time to do things I really want to do, and hang out with people I really want to hang out with. Despite my attempts at good, clean fun, Irish words are still running through my head. By evening, I need to make a decision. That means if I'm seriously going to make a move like she suggested, I don't spend my time wisely leading up to the move. So what's next? Teo, all the way. A number of the carny-style games have been set up along the beach, independent of the boardwalk, arcade, ring tosses, squirt guns, things like that. Percy promised everyone he'd keep it low-key today as he recovered from his heart tremor, tossing a few rings in a definitely low-key. And it looks like even though he's keen to go surfing, Taylor's keeping Percy company. But judging from the way those rings are just sort of bouncing out the bottles instead of landing on them, the games are not going well. I don't get it. I'm usually much more coordinated than this. Don't think that it's matters of coordination, Tail. More of a question of, well, let's say optimization. Percy's ring goes plink on the bottle as well. What a shame. You boys want to play again? Only $5 for 3 tosses. It's downright steal. Started to wonder if this is a steal in more of a sense of one. Now, nobody likes a sore loser, boys. It's a totally fair, swear on my mom's grave, I do. And this old-timey carny battener's got my dandered up. It does. I must confront this charlatan. I say, fellas, I believe in you. I do. Let's win one of those sappy prizes. Well, hey there, gents. How about we work together? This 4 flushers on the rails. Anything's possible when you put your heads together.
Ah, indeed.
My sentiments exactly. I do believe I have a proposal. To you, a word? Sure. Would you even mind? Really, the 2 huddle up without me and exchange a few whispers. I consider interjecting myself in the discussion, but it's over before I can. Okay, let's play. Teal passes over a few dollars and takes up a range while Percy examines the racks and bottles in detail. Teal is back waiting for him to finish. Eventually, Percy points. Right there, 3 rings rapid. 3, there's the sweet spot. With a twist of a dodge by, Teal flings it one at a time. And all 3 rattle their way out of the next bottle, ringing in perfectly. Simple enough based on Taylor's throwing angles from before and the arrangement of bottles I determined the optimal striking zone for him to aim for. All games are a matter of optimization, even a silly little carnival games. Melon, you bested me, old sport. Well, I've known when I well and truly rumble. Go ahead and pick your prize. Well, Albert, what'll it be? Yeah, we've been trying to win you a prize after all. Me? Really? This is all for me?
Absolutely.
You know it. I mean, you are a true prize here. Back me up on this, Percy. Quite so. But which of these lesser winnings truly makes you a heart dancer? But which one of these lesser winnings truly makes your heart dance? I glance around the arcade-themed dolls in curiosity. I seem a little old for dolls, but never too old for a huggable plush friend, and they both worked so hard for it. I'd like the swinging doll that plays music. I'll take that disco-tastic dance reporter who wiggles around to Mexican flyer, please. The Ghosts of Music games passed in plushie form. You've got style, Albert, that's for sure. My sister had a doll that played music when you hugged it. Suppose I can't deny the appeal, even though it can get super old 5,912 times in a row. Okay, go away, boys, you bother me. The three of us return to the dunes, prize and chop. So, why aren't you trying to win prizes for me? I mean, Percy, there was a Moopy doll back there. That's right in your wheelhouse, yeah? True, but well, we discussed and we decided you deserve a treat for a job well done. Sure, this whole vacation is a treat for a job well done, but we wanted something for you specifically. Quite right. I must admit, Albert, the Funplex is brighter place with you around. Not to say there wasn't a bright place before you, Jenna, but, well, this is true breath of life there, beyond what I thought possible, and beyond just the hard work you do. That way you brought all of us together. Well, a mere plush toy isn't really proper reward, but it'll have to suffice. What Conrad is trying to say is he's usually poetic ways. You rock and you rule. So you get a prize. Thanks for playing. Yes, that. Okay, I'm gonna go hit the waves. I'd offer you a board, Percy, but I know. I promise to take it easy. Not that I'm very aquatic, but to be honest. But it's good to spend time with you, considering usually we're on the opposite end of the arcade. You two. Well, wow. I didn't realize how much I meant to them. I'm only a floor attendant, or an event manager, right? But seeing everybody come together for the beach blanket bingo we wrangled up, it's bees knees. It is. So what's next? Let's go work out with Gavin and Queen Bee. Queen Bee and Gavin have taken up a friendly little sport of competition here in the sand. Beach volleyball has always been a favorite pastime of beachcombers. It's fun, competitive, and what's not love about watching athletic people show up their skills. Granted, when my family got together to play, we just ended up hitting the volleyball around and never really keeping track of points. But it's always something I've enjoyed, even if it wasn't very good at all. Maybe Gavin and Queen Bee will let me join in the fun. And if I'm lucky, I'll even get to bump, set, and spike. As I draw closer to them, Gavin is occupying the fair half of the court. Closer to me is Queen Bee's side on the sand court. It is easy to see them both have an expression of sheer determination on their face. Gavin is cool, calm, and collected, while Queen Bee is grinning ear to ear. Both of them revealing in a contest each is in to win it. It takes some catastrophic event for one of them to back down, like a tsunami. And even though I bet they'd be stopping the volleyball back and forth while fighting against the wave, this is a momentous 1v1 between two of my most competitive friends. It's unnecessary to explain Queen Bee's cutthroat nature, but Gavin, his mission is just as fierce as even less vocal. He's doing everything for the Funplex to succeed, and he's taking on some attitude to beach sport. Are you sure you're ready for this next serve?
Yeah.
You better believe it, pretty boy. I'm ready to spike that ball so hard it causes a quake beneath your feet.
Excellent.
Ha! If it's anything like your last attempt to score, I'll be winning this match record time. That's enough talk. Shut it and serve it. Hi, Queen Bee. Eat this. Or guess not. Maybe I'll just try Gavin. Hi, Gavin. Not today, Queen Bee. Not sure I'm going to get a word in until this whole ordeal is over. Their concentration is intense. Game faces are on, and there's nothing else but the competition before them. I thought I'd take this time to watch them play. Hopefully they'll notice me. Gavin particularly executes an underhand serve with a volleyball, and it glides over the net mere millimeters above it. In all fairness, it was just a perfect serve, but Queen Bee returns it to dig up high with enough time. She easily squares up her pose and spikes it down toward Gavin's set court. Gavin doesn't have enough time to respond, and it falls a hand in his hand. Queen Bee claps and stops her fixed ground.
Victory!
Ace! Technically, that's not an ace. An ace would be a point scored off a flawless serve. Queen Bee laughs and 6 out of 10. Technically, it's putting me in the lead. It went off on like this for quite some time, both of them volleyballs and serving quips, meaning I stood there and could do nothing to look longingly. I just wanted to play. Not that I'm complaining much. Both Queen Bee and Gavin are the most athletic of the crew, save for Teo, and well, let's just say the sand isn't the only hot stuff around here, to be honest. So watching them glisten and sweat drip down their bodies, yeah, that isn't really a problem for me. I can't do this. I'm dying. It's enticing. The gameplay isn't bad either. God damn it, I'm crying from laughing. Oh my god. Even though I've been standing here for well over a minute, neither of them would acknowledge my presence. That doesn't tell. Gavin hits the ball straight in my direction and soars all the way back to the corner of the court and lands right at my feet. Queen Bee turns to see where the ball fell. Hey Albert, that was out, right? Oh no, now I get acknowledged.
I think not.
That was clear on the line, Queeby. That point is mine. No, it wasn't. It was completely out of bounds. You might want to get that prescription on those glasses checked out if you aren't seeing them. That phone right next to Albert, who was undoubtedly to confirm the fact that you can clearly have best advantage on. Tell us what you saw. Sure. I'm calling it now. This is for the win. If that ball is in, Gavin gets in bragging rights now for the rest of the day. But if it's out, then I win. So, all I have to do is make the call. Uh-huh. Yes. I wasn't paying attention. You both win. Oh, no. It landed outside. That's the issue. I wasn't in the game. The line itself is a thin rope cord held down by a simple tin peg, so I can see why it would be hard to tell if the ball fell around. But I can say sure I saw it fall out of line. It was completely out of bounds. Sorry, Gavin. Point, set, match. Queen Bee took a very long moment to gloat. Granted, that's more of a tennis term, but I think Gavin gets the gist. I thought for sure I was going to beat you, Queen Bee, but I miscalculated. You bested me fair and square. I should take a quick break? We each nod our heads in agreement. I quickly grab a couple water bottles laying on the sideline and toss them. They gladly chug down the water and smile widely. Thank you for the water, Albert. Yeah, I worked up quite a sweat playing. This hit the spot. Still, I really wanted to play some beach volleyball. Guess that's not going to happen now. Both of them look quite content and relaxed and chat in the sun now. As if I'm reading my mind, Queen Bee leans down and picks up the ball and throws it directly at me. Think fast, Albert. Bump it! I quickly clasp my hands together, squat, and bump the ball back to Queen Bee. She simply bumps the ball over to Gavin and for me, trying we continue hitting the ball back and forth. This is exactly how my family would play. We all stand around and hit the ball to each other, trying to keep it from touching the ground at all costs. Gavin, Queen Bee, and I really into this, and several times at the end of us diving into the ball, getting the face full of sand. Haha! I like this sand swept look on you got and going, pretty boy. I can see you in the summer cover of Monsignor. If you're not careful, I'll carry you to the ocean and throw you in. Then you'll be sporting the drowned rat look. Laughing alongside Gavin and Queen Bee while playing beach volleyball, it makes me feel so grateful that those friends is worth having to stand around for a while. Well, the perfect morning on the beach. We played for a few more rounds of sand and lava before we let the ball crash on the beach land. Very nice return, Albert. You should join us for the next match. I would if I didn't have other stuff I wanted to do. There's too much to do, and I've got to plan accordingly. I hear that. Looking forward to stroll along the boardwalk myself. It's a good idea to take it as much as you can. I think I'll call it quits too. Slow your roll, pretty boy. You can't leave quite yet. All right. We do have a score to settle. Let's finish this. I leave the gladiators to the final battle as I walk along the beach, waiting my next adventure. So what's next? Naomi and Ashley making a sandcastle. In the distance, I see what appears to be made of a sandcastle, which makes sense. I mean, I'd be worried if it was a whole bunch of not sandcastles on the beach. During my many beach outings as a kid, there were always multiple sandcastle competitions going on. And in front of me, our own Funplex fabricators have entered the fray. With Naomi being our arcade builder and Ashley with all her cosplay crafters, it's no wonder why these two are up for a sandcastle challenge. As I jog over to them, I see Ashley laughing over her castle, and I am miraculously measuring something on the kettle. How goes the castles?
Amazing!
Great! Do you see all these amazing sandcastles? They're all so cute! Properly made sandcastles are cute, Ashley. Oh! Then what are they, Naomi? Assuming they're not just made by kids for funsies, a proper sandcastle can be structurally a masterpiece.
Wonderful.
Every grain of sand must be in the proper spot, or the whole thing comes crashing down at the job we're doing right. Naomi says that without lifting her eyes away from her castle. She's completely focused, and I don't think she's blinking either. And what exactly are you doing, Naomi?
Let me explain.
I'm making sure such embrasure is exquisite around the tower. Otherwise, it'll be a specific mess. Making sense? I take a moment to actually appreciate the castles. Naomi's a structural masterpiece, straight, perfect edges, neat, bold, flat walls, which produce an almost perfect medieval castle. She's even out of ocean water, more complete drawbridge. Ashley's a quickly pressable too. It's a soft, fluffy fantasy castle. The foundation is made of sculpted sand clouds, like an elegant castle in the sky, completely with a spiral staircase encircling the slightly slanted towers. So I take it you're both entered the competition? Of course. Yeah, you know it, Albert. You should make one too. It's not too late. Yeah, I think there's still a half an hour left to the competition, and since it's an amateur level, latecomers are allowed. But both of you have made some extraordinary castles. My architecture skills are somewhat lacking in the sandcastle area. Those sound like some sad excuses. They're perfectly good excuses, Ashley. It's not like we're professional sandcastlers either, Albert. It's not about renting. Naomi looks over at Ashley, who's giving her a small accompanied by the questioning look. Okay, it's a little bit about winning. I mean, super try-harding this and trying to win what perfectly constructed little castles. But for me, mostly it's about settling out a challenge for myself and competing it properly. There's nothing more than satisfying than that. Plus, we'll be helping you do it. How do you plan on helping me start a castle while you're competing your own? Sounds difficult. We're almost done with ours anyway. Yep! If we have 3 castles in the competition, there's one more chance for us bring home
Yeah!
It'll be fun. Come on, join us.
Yes!
Join us, Albert. Join us. I'd rather just help out both of you. You know my strengths and weaknesses intimidating. My number 1 weakness is building sandcastles, also maybe breathing in space of surviving explosions. However, I'm very skilled at helping others. That I can do. You have a way better chance of succeeding if I pitch in on both of yours rather than start a whole new 3rd castle.
My sources say
Beep,
yes.
beep. That's correct. I take into consideration of all the other castles surrounding it. Albert's skill set is not set up for winning this, but adding in his talent to yours will boost your chances anyway. The math doesn't lie. Ha! I wasn't gonna fight it, Iris. If that's the case, then come over here. I need you to put these flags on top of my tower. Nobody has any little toothpick flags and carefully place them on top of the cone tower. Hey, Albert, take this paintbrush. Can you wipe away the excess sand on my clouds? I gladly pitch in taking turns between Naomi and Ashley's sand castles, and we actually managed to finish just before the judging commences. They're both looking mighty fun.
Thank you.
Well, it's all due to your help, Albert. Yes, we could have done it without you. Aw, shucks. Let's hope one of you wins for the glory of Funplex, for all the guts, and for the glory. Here come the judges. The officials of the Kansas Child comes toward us and looks over the castles. With an arbitrary eye, they glance over ours and nod in respect to job well done. I didn't realize I was holding my breath in anticipation, and once the sandcastle judges leave, I let out a huge sigh. I think that was a good sign, right? They nod, that means we did it. We're gonna win. There's still many others there to judge, but I'd say that nod counts as a compliment. Which one? Whose sandcastle will reign supreme? What do you think? Who's gonna be the winner chicken dinner? Who, me? I'm not a judge. I'm not judge of these fine sandcastles. Just do it for funsies. Let's hear what you think. Honestly, that other one over there. I like Ashley's castle. I like Ashley's castle in the sky. Most of the castles out there are rigid, lifelike replicas of historical castles, while Ashley has more of an airy feel to it. Ashley's is so different from the rest. I think it'll just outshine the others and win over the judges. Duh, you're too sweet, Albert. I agree. Ashley's fantasy is sure to catch the eyes of judges. You've done a wonderful job with it. I can't wait to see you win. Naomi, you're wonderful. Oh, I think they just finished lining up the scores. We wait no until officially as the judges make their rounds across the beach. I see them stop next to a particularly dramatic looking sandcastle. Pulling out a bright blue ribbon, they prop it up to the sandcastle. Which means...
Poops.
Well, poop. Double poop. Don't feel too down. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. I love Ashley's face. It makes me smile. How very pragmatic of you, Albert. We did have a blast, though. But I hate losing. We just gotta win next year, Naomi. Maybe if all 3 of us join forces, we can build the best sandcastle this beach has ever seen. We should spend some time practicing, which means more beach trips. I'd like that. I'm in. Great. Next year, Team Ashley is going to eradicate the competition. I think you mean Team Naomi. You two can fight over that next year. I think I'm covered in enough sand for a while. I'm going to see about being slightly less sandy. I hear you, but Naomi and I aren't done yet. We got one last thing you gotta do. Oh, what's that? Destroy our creations. Ha! I'll leave you to it then. I am the mighty dragon. Fear me, tiny sand people. Both of them smile wildly at each other and have walking away. I can hear that sound of devastation behind me. I peek back and one time the castles come crashing down before I set my eyes forward. The noon sky hits the sky, and honestly, it's getting super hot out here, like heat exhaustion levels of hot. While this would be a good time for the migrant toward the boardwalk, it seems there's one more thing in our little group. Hit the waves, played some games, chilled with friends. Good time to be alive, Albert. Thanks for having me along with this ride. Speaking of having folks along, we're getting together for a big group thing. Naomi's got some kind of surprise in mind. You game? Absolutely. Great. Meet you in the shade. I wonder what this is all about. What is it? What is it? Soon enough, the entire group has gathered. The numbers of shade-throwing parasols have multiplied to 4. 2 plenty coolers for everyone. Also new, a large cloth-wrapped bundle in the center of a group. Gather round, gather round. It's lunchtime! And the judge from the rumbling of my stomach, it's right on time. The bundle is unwrapped, revealing a large, simple wooden lunchbox, a traditional Japanese style, each one painted a different color. As a way of thank you for all your hard work to report, please enjoy these box lunches, courtesy of the Funplex. And me, I made them. An authentic Naomi brand bento? Sign me up! I reached for a box, and she smacked my hand right away.
No.
Not yet, Albert. I made these special-like. Everybody has a personalized lunchbox filled with their favorite things. Gavin, if you'd be kind enough to distribute them, names are written on the lids. Sure enough, on a second glass, I could see the names, even a little cartoon doodle representing each person. Wow, does my face really look that apathetic? Okay, I'll start handing them out. Gavin, you first. Let's see.
Impressive.
Plain yogurt, clear celery sticks, and some rice. You know me quite well. Boring and nutritional. I colored a bit outside the lines on this one. Enjoy. Rather than sticking to traditional bento style. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, sushi with some tempura veggies. Ooh, and a side of miso soup. I love nothing more than a traditional bento box lunch. And I love nothing more than making them. Fish and chips, of course. A little Union Jack on toothpick. And you made a moopy maze out of the chips, too. It's not too stereotypical, isn't it?
Quite good.
I haven't found a proper chip shop stateside, so I'll take it a nice little taste of home.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, a big juicy cheeseburger and french fries. My mouth is watering just looking at it. Yum! And it's got lots of pink in it, just how you like it. So, pink, I can hear it. Moo. This is perfect peanut bread and hummus.
Love it.
It's a great meal that fills the belly and gives you a ton of energy. And we have to keep your tank full. A tired Teo is not a true Teo. Oh,
how
my.
marvelous.
This is lovely. Little finger sandwiches, some tea, and even cupcake. Thank you, Naomi, dear. It's very thoughtful. Thanks, Miss Francine. I got peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Nice.
But you consulted with Albert on this one. I love these. I always have, always will. Actually, I just checked your Instagram. I did an analysis on your most commonly blogged food and can't talk, busy eating. And that leaves the one who brought us all together, Albert. For you, I made pizza bagels. Kidding. It's actually similar to the bento I gave you the day you started at the Funplex. A little reminder of how this all started. Oh, well, thank you. Speech. What?
Yeah.
You should make a speech before we all dig in. I mean, you're the reason we're here. I am? Yeah, you are. I mean, we were doing great before you showed up. Don't get me wrong, but but we worked harder than any of us to make Funplex the success it is today. I was content to keep it afloat. I didn't think we'd even manage more than that, but you refused to be content. We wouldn't be here at the beach if not for your success to let us to it, Albert. So yes, I think this speech would be appropriate. Yeah, Funplex Rising rocked. I really opened some doors for me. I'd still be wearing that damn black L7 jacket if not for you. The atmosphere is much more livelier thanks to you, Albert. Win or lose, I'm enjoying my time with Moopy thanks to having so many great people around me. But at this point, I can't imagine Funplex without you, Albert. So I don't think of leaving. If you do, we'll probably gather up Hunting Party and drag you back. No hard feelings. And speaking of as the one of Albert comes home to every night, I gotta say he's doing dandy compared to before. So there's cheers for Albert. 3 cheers indeed. Go ahead, Albert. You've earned the right for speech. You just silly old laddie. Who started it? You made this happen. Wow. Seriously. Wow. Well, I've made big speeches before, like the one at Funplex Rising, if it feels bigger, way bigger. Okay, here goes. I can't be Milliquit toast for this time. I'm feeling anything. Funplex rules. It's exactly what I need in my life. I didn't think happened in the way to Funplex. My life was something mess. If Funplex helped me straighten it out. Thank you. Above all else, thank you. Thank you for all. You don't know how much this is. This family means to me. It's no great secret I was living in a state of depression before the Funplex. I just assumed life would always deal with me losing hand, but now, well, now through my friendship with all you, I found something bright and warm. I can rely on something. I can be optimistic instead of being pessimistic. I'm not silly enough to believe that hard times are gone for good, but I know I'm surrounded by good people who can help me see them through. So, thank you. You're welcome, Albert. I think I speak for all of us when I say we feel the same way. Okay, good. On a roll. Let's see what is next. This beach was my family's special place. Long ago, Flosama Beach was a home for my family. We'd rent a house on the dunes and just relax for a solid week, play board games, read books, and go out on a swim and cruise boardwalk. It's a place that can be anything you need to be. Quite solid, sure, a lot of exciting fun, absolutely. I think we're a better place for us to celebrate what we've accomplished together. Even if we're a real day, we'll make the most of it. Indeed, fine times with fine folks in a place like it's just the ticket. I propose we return here every year. Our good fortunes continue. Now bring it on home. We're not talking. Thank you. I love you all. This means so much to me. I just want to say, I love you all. It means a lot to me for being here with you in this place. Thank you. And I've said more than enough. Time to enjoy knowing thoughtful gift and eat heartily. I love you all, and well, no idea how much it raises my spirits. Thank you all alongside for watching you enjoy our games. Albert, thank you so much for this lovely day, and I agree. Let's begin. This tea is calling me. In this moment, this is the moment, one perfect moment of all of us together, laughing and taking and eating and having the best time in the world. Maybe things will change after tonight. When Irish plans to find me romance comes together, maybe this is the high watermark. Maybe. But no matter what happens, I'll always have this one perfect moment. Yep, there we go. Afternoon slides into the gang migrates from the sandy shores of the bustling boardwalk. I am gonna save it here. Yes. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this episode of Arcade Spirits here. I'm having a lot of fun. In the next episode, we're gonna try and smooch Teo. We're gonna go for Teo Boy. I will not in a million years not smooch my Teo Boy. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please tricks and everything down below. I'll link to the game down there. Well, all the extra good things down there. If you guys like what I do, make sure to flick that bell icon and always tap that beautiful subscribe button. Also, if you guys like what I do, make sure to smash that like button. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Keeper!